Well, welcome back to the Stoller Hall for the second live segment of this year's online British Horn Society Festival. I'm joined on stage by members of the Halle, BBC Philharmonic, including the shiny new principal horn Ben Hume, Opera North and Manchester Camerata, and we'll be joined in a little while by our guest artist Ben Goldscheider. Now, we have a few Horn Society announcements that we have to make and some competition results to reveal. But since this is such a rarity to have so many players in one room, before we do anything else, we're going to hear music. We're going to open with the evening prayer from Hansel and Gretel. To conduct, here is Lindsay Stoker. Imagine the applause and deliver it for yourself. I think it's That's more like it. There we go. A reunion of Northwestern horn sections here in the Stoller Hall, opening this second live segment. Now, a small amount of rearranging to be done on stage, and you'll notice that we're sporting the latest in dog training accessories and pads to catch our dribbles on the floor. Highly absorbent and a safe way to collect your condensation, available in all good pet stores. Now, this year, as we moved online, we tried to make the most of the many remote ensemble recordings that have been made during lockdown and turn them into a festival contest. Overwhelmed we were by the number of entries from junior to more established and senior players. Now, with entries all watched by our chair, Barbara McLaren, and she has judged and provided comments for all, and they'll be passed on in due course. But now, the results of the first ever online British Horn Society Ensemble competition. There were 4 categories: under 18, music college, best entertainment, and most intrepid. Now, before I announce the winners, the 4 highly commended entries in each of those categories. In the under 18s, highly commended was Frippery #1 from the National Youth Horn Ensemble. Highly commended Music College was the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama and their performance of Pirates of the Caribbean. Commended for great entertainment was Toot Sweet Horns and Nice Work, if you can get it, and intrepid commendations for the Royal College of Music, playing Ralph Vaughan Williams' Folk Song Suite. And now, the winners in each category. Best under 18 ensemble is the Crucifixus by the National Youth French Horn Ensemble. Best Music College Ensemble, A Walk Down Broadway from the Royal Northern College of Music. Most Entertaining Ensemble, Think About Things from Cornervision. And Most Intrepid Award goes to Jupiter from the Royal Conservatoire, Scotland. And that is worthy of a round of applause. Now, the competition was sponsored by Corny World Publications, and they've very kindly offered 2 pieces from their catalogue for the respective ensemble size for category winners, and a choice of 1 piece for all of those who are highly commended. So huge thank you to Corny World and to all of our entrants, which can be seen on the British Horn Society YouTube channel, where you can also find a treasure chest of horn geekery, tips and advice. Now, what you won't find on the YouTube channel are the results of the inaugural valve stringing competition. Because despite the offer of a prize of a full valve service by the brilliant people at Woodhead Horns, there were no entries whatsoever. So either there are far too many balls and sockets on horns around the UK, or no one was brave enough. So we've extended applications for the 2021 valve stringing competition. Results will be revealed within 12 working months. Now, all of the material online is free to watch, including these 2 concerts in the Stoller Hall. Now, if you're watching and you're not a member of the British Horn Society, now is your chance to join. And even if you don't want to join, you could make a donation. The Horn Society is a charity, and in supporting us, you're supporting our awards and bursaries for young horn players to help them achieve their full musical potential. So please do support us, or join us if you can. So, we know we can never completely replace the experience of a horn festival. You know, the camaraderie, the friendships, the shared passions, the exhibitors and the trade stands. But before we continue with the Egmont Overture, we're going to try and recreate the sound of the exhibition hall at a horn festival. We have on stage a combination of Paxmans, of Schmidts, of Yamahas, of Alexanders, with mouthpieces from the classic 4B to Vincent Bach's, and every combination of cup and rim in between. So I'm going to ask our all-star ensemble to choose their favourite excerpt, their favourite solo, and play it louder than anybody else on the stage. Close your eyes and imagine, well, just imagine. The sound of the exhibition stands of the British Horn Society, which was referred to earlier on by Willie Watson as he reminisced from that first festival of 1980. And he described the thousands of renditions of Siegfried's horn call. And you can hear Willie talk about that on the BHS YouTube channel. Now, when that first festival was held in 1980, there were around 500 horn players present, including one of our number here today. Naomi was there 40 years ago at the very first festival, but remembers the second. I think, is that fair to say? She was very tiny, probably barely playing the horn. Exactly. So, but anyway, so we have a veteran from that first festival, and the great massed blow that took part was the performance of Alan Civill's arrangement of the Egmont Overture. Now, to have 400 players together now would require acres of space. So instead, we're hoping that around the world, people watching this will have downloaded their parts, and they'll join us now for what could be the world's first global virtual massed blow of French horns ever in the history of such things. Now, if you are going to join in, we would love it if somehow you could take a picture of yourself so we can record this grand event. And if you could send them to us via Facebook or Twitter, then we'll be able to see how many people were joining in this, well, possibly even record-breaking attempt. Now, one last thing before we hear the Egmont, before you play it. Our former chair, Chris Larkin, formerly of these northerly parts, today had bestowed upon him the horn-playing equivalent of a knighthood, as he is now an honorary member of the British Horn Society. So a huge cheer from everybody on stage. Hooray! And very good wishes from everybody in the horn-playing community. Now though, actually one other thanks as well, and that's to these very, very fine players on the stage. So you can't be heard, but maybe around the world there will be people cheering for all of you. Yep, thank you very much. And now we're going to hear Alan Civill's arrangement of the Egmont Overture, conducted once again by Lindsay Stoker. Thank you very much for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you in person next time.